then, like you mentioned, Shams did mention that what's more, he said, quote, what's more, Nick Nurse's future as Raptors head coach is expected to come into focus this summer. What did I say at the start of the year? When sources say he will be entering the final year of his contract going into next season. After the 2019-20 season, Nurse, who guided the Raptors to the 2019 NBA championship, won Coach of the Year. Yep. Sorry, I don't know why I'm reading that. He signed a contract extension through 2023-24, which is next season, worth $8 million per year. The length of that deal has not been previously disclosed by the team. Oh, thanks, Shams. There's been frustration.
Thanks for exposure.
Yeah, he's like, snitch alert.
He's like, by the way, I'm snitching.
He's like, due to tampering. By the way, Nick makes $8 million. Yeah, Nick's, but the key part here is like, quote, there's been frustration throughout the roster and staff with the team's play at points of this season, and that has been directed toward Nurse at times too, according to sources.
No,
listen, I know
at times too is doing a lot of work on
listen.
Yeah.
First of all, did you know Nick making $8 million?
I did, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I think Nick is at 8. I think Bobby's roughly 8. I think Masai's like 15.
We tried to put them in the trade machine for Tyler Hero.
You were like, oh, we don't want to pay Fred $30 million. We pay management $30 million. Okay, so let's just stop there. Anyway, keep going.
Anyways, I know this is good. This is news. This is obviously news. But again, I don't know if I'm downplaying it, but are you surprised by any of this?
I'm not surprised because rarely do you see coaches go into the final year of the deal as a lame duck coach. So usually you either get an extension done or you make a decision on that front. But people don't really let it ride into that sort of stretch. So, I mean, look, I still think there's pretty good, synergy between the front office and the coaching staff. I do like the fact that Nick really sat these guys down and had those series of talks with the guy. Remember, it was like a whole report. Shout out Josh Lundberg. The third mention on the show already, man. That's your guy.
That's my guy.
The only J. Lou in this town. But, he's, Nick sat everybody down from the team staff to, the players themselves and really delivered it into them. And my sense with that was just like, why didn't that happen sooner? You know what I mean? Because I think the way Masai wants to do it, like Masai stepped in to have personal meetings as early as the start of November, right? So why did that take until December for that to happen? But I think generally speaking, it's not like the players don't play hard for Nick. Like the players have off days, like I mentioned, but it's not as much of like they've tuned the coach out or they don't run his plays or all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think it's really just like, he does seem more under pressure this year than previous seasons. And I think that, similar to like the way like Fred's coming up on a payday and Gary's coming up on a payday and OG's probably coming up on a payday as well. It's like
every clutch client is coming up on a payday. Is what you're telling me.
Well, those 4 guys are all clutch clients too. But yeah, I mean, I think for Nick, like he is a very good coach. Like, we just said that much. Like he is a good coach. He has a lot of great tactics, especially defensively. And I think that yeah, I get it. It's make or break. Like it really is one of those things where it's like everybody in professional sports is on the clock, no matter how much you think they're secure. But yeah, I mean, that's not surprising to me.
No, it's not. And I think
some of the blame should fully fall on him.
That
too.
Part is not surprising.
I'm still not over the fact that he called that timeout in that Celtics game.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but they were fully about to fast break to score and tie the game.
Yeah, who was the guy on the ground? They had a guy on the ground at the Celtics. Was it Grant
Williams was on the ground, and then Peyton Pritchard had just turned it over, and it was just Al Horford out back there with like 3 Raptors rushing in, and it's like, okay, I get it. Like, I don't trust the Raptors to make the easy plays because Gary literally missed a layup right before that.
Yeah.
We don't talk about. But the fact is that he literally got the steal right afterwards, and your Raptors are going to break, and he called a timeout, and then he bungled the second timeout too, which they ended up needing to advance the ball, whatever. So I'm not saying that he's had a perfect season by any means. I come on the show every day, and we kind of have discussions about did he do this right or this wrong, whatever. But
Chinese Nick Nurse.
Yeah, I mean, actually, if he is replaced, maybe we'll make a. No, I'm kidding. But
what?
No, I was gonna make a joke. But
okay, Thursday.
Yeah. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise.
This is what I've been saying too, right?
Everybody should be on the microscope when a season.
No,
like this.
when you have a season like this, everybody's to blame.
Yeah.
Like everybody is to blame.